This is the Discover Music Show, bringing you the best new sounds and interviews with the hottest new rising stars.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kevin Cousineau, and you're listening to Melissa James, the new single, Left in the Cold. And Melissa James joins us all the way from Melbourne, Australia on the line. Melissa, welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Melissa, you made your mark in a burgeoning dance scene of 1995 with the infectious groove of your second single, Baby Come Back. Do you look back with fond memories at your first chart success?
I actually do. Very fond memories. They were good times. That was my first experience as a signed artist, and my first experience, performing, as an artist and being recognised as one in Australia. So it was with a lot of fond memories. Yep.
Sounds really exciting. Were you massively excited? Dream come true?
It was a dream come true. I was overseas one day. I was holidaying in Italy, and I come back to a contract on my bed, and that was very exciting, meaning that I was signed as an artist through Ruart, and so we worked on Baby Come Back.
I remember listening to Sting. He knew he'd made it because he'd heard his tune on the radio. It came on the radio. Did you have that experience too?
I did, and I was at my friend's house, and we just tuned into an FM station, and they played the song, and I was like, "Whoa, that's me!" And we were like really excited, and I remember one of my friends saying, I was so happy for you, Mel, that I was doing cartwheels down the street.
Fantastic. After chart success and an appearance on Channel 9's Hey Hey It's Saturday, it's fair to say you went through a period of reassessment in which you continued to explore musical terrain through songwriting. What was the motivation for the change in direction you took then?
Yeah, sure. Well, the song did very well. It reached number 11 here in Australia, and I had the opportunity to open the show of Hey Hey It's Saturday, which was a request from Daryl Summers himself, and I was super excited. I mean, it was the highest Australian dance song on the chart, so I mean, it was all very exciting. And so when that happened, a few months later, we were deciding which single would be the follow-up. So it kind of, it was a little interesting back then. I kind of wanted to write my own material, and I was pretty headstrong about that. So, I went away and started writing my own stuff, my own songs.
Following your dreams, following what you want to do with music.
Because Baby Come Back is a cover. So, and at the time, I'll just let you know this, at the time when I released Baby Come Back, UB40 released their Baby Come Back version. That was quite, so it kind of helped me reach the, do well on the chart.
And you've been quoted as saying, nature gave me a voice with a 5-octave range, so it's up to me to explore everything that I can do with it. Do you see the direction pulling you in inspiration these days with your singer abilities in new directions, or what's going on these days with your voice?
Yeah, well, I have pursued writing my own music, my own material. It's been so rewarding for me. I enjoy that mostly. I enjoy writing and recording my own songs as opposed to singing and, in bands and, you know what I mean, doing covers. Because I did a lot of cover. I did the cover scene quite a bit. But nowadays I come out with this tune in my head and and I record it on my phone. And Shane and I, who's my co-writer, we sort of get together. He's a great guitarist, by the way. And we come up with tunes. And it's just really, really rewarding and exciting. I like it, yeah.
And do you tend to write for that full range of voice that you have? Or are you looking for perhaps just using some of the abilities you have? You don't think, okay, I can cover all this, I'm going to use it all. You don't think that way. You think about the tune, I guess, but I don't know.
Well, in the days of the 90s when Mariah and Whitney were, the songstress of that time, I was a big fan of Whitney. I mean, her voice, I loved it. I loved her tone, the way she used it, especially live. She's just exactly. I never got to see her live, unfortunately, and I haven't seen Mariah live yet. But I was really keen to mimic, the Whitney style, and especially Mariah. So I studied hard. I did a lot of lessons, and I'm really, I'm proud of that. And from what I hear here in Melbourne here, that a lot of singers come to see me sing, kind of the singer's singer, only because of how disciplined I am when I sing and my range. Yeah, it's very big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you did work at this, right? I mean, it wasn't like you came out the bat and 5 octaves there it was. It was something you worked at. Yeah,
well, I was lucky to be a part of a soul band when I first started singing. And the first song they got me to do was Respect. And, ashamedly, I didn't know what Respect was. And someone said to me, go get Aretha Franklin's Greatest Hits and you'll see what I mean. And, and then I thought, wow, if I'm going to be a singer, I'm going to have to hit these notes. And there are a lot of great singers in Melbourne. So I just sort of studied hard and used my voice in a way where it's, correct, and so that I can avoid, getting what do you call the vocal cord, injuring the vocal cords. So I'm lucky.
And you hit the mark with Left in the Cold. How did the tune come about for you? What was the inspiration there?
Well, I met Ashley in the 90s, and he was producing for Kate Sobrano and another Australian guy. Oh, I've forgotten his name. His name escapes me, but Peter Andre. So we kind of just crossed paths, Ashley and I, and he liked the way I recorded in the studio. I was, because I'm really quick, and with harmonies I'm quick. And he and I got together and said, maybe we should just write some songs. And Left in the Cold was more of an experience for me. I was out on the road. I was on a tram heading towards Ashley's studio, believe it or not. And on the tram, this tune came to my head. So by the time I got to Ashley's studio, I thought, hey, there's this song, I want to do with you, and sort of sang it to him. And we both came up with the tune and the melody, the lyrics. We co-wrote it together. So, it's about, guys and relationships and how, one gets treated and gets left in the cold.
I won't go into any more detail than that, but what was your most enjoyable part of that music creation for you? Is it the writing or is it the production? What's the fun bit?
Yeah, a bit of both. I'm not so much of a big lyricist. I'm more of a melody creator. Ashley played the instruments on the song, but it's more the melody I like to create, which makes me feel really happy. Yeah.
And that's the most enjoyable part of music creation for you, the melody.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, creating the melodies. Yep.
Great stuff. Well, thank you very much for those insights. And where can we find your music more online?
Well, my music is available on iTunes, of course, Google Play. It is on Spotify. I'm on YouTube as well. So it's nice to have people visit the YouTube channel. There's other songs on there that and more current songs on YouTube. So it's pretty much available everywhere. And
can we see you on tour soon?
Oh, wow. I'd love to, but nothing at this stage. I do have a gig in Melbourne, August the 11th. I'm doing a CD launch or single launch of a brand new track called Copycat Girlfriend.
Okay.
So...
Exclusive. We got an exclusive for that one. Awesome.
Well, yeah, it is actually. So that's very new. A bit of pop, but I've got a gig there at the Vineyard in St Kilda, which is a renowned place for launching your music, and so it's going to be fun with my band live. So yeah, I wish I was touring in London. I'd love to come over to London.
Well, we'd love to see you, and thank you so much, Melissa James, for coming into the studio today.
Thanks, Kevin, and London FM Radio. Thank you so much.
And this is Left in the Cold by Melissa James.
This is the Discover Music Show, bringing you the best new sounds and interviews with the hottest new rising stars.
You do